Well, hello friends. Today we're going to try something a little bit ambitious. We are going to try to make a 4chan viewer, or at least a catalog viewer. So figured I would try to show the friendly folks at the technology board, if you want to call them that. And I think that there's an API for this. So basically what we would like to at least do for starters is to just get this catalog here where you can see all the current threads, and make like a little interface for that. We'll see how far we get, but here this seems to be how we can get the catalog as a JSON file. So let's just try that real quick. A 4chan.org threads.json. Is that it? Well, actually, that's not even what I wanted. And I'm not spelling anything right. For cdn.org/g/catalog.json. That's not what I wanted. And this certainly appears to be what I'm looking for. So I guess it's an array of pages. And then we have the threads in these. Threads is an object, or no, it's another array. And then the threads are objects. And then I guess we can, what do we want to display from each one? I guess com. Is that the whole text? I guess that's fine. Alright. So let's see if we can do this. And I'm sure we'll run into some problems, but we'll see what they are as we find them. So first, let's just make sure that we have a build. And then maybe we will call this, and this will be more like a demo than an application. Maybe we should have an application for this, actually. So what do we call this? Chan viewer? I don't know. If you can think of a better name, let me know. And then in here, we put chan viewer.o. I mean, we can start out with just a main file. Then we'll work our way up to having multiple files. Touch main cpp, and then let's also add it to the kernel, the make all file here. So chan viewer, and maybe we should make things a little bit easy for ourselves and give it an alias. I like these aliases, at least during development. So chan viewer CV. All right. Okay. So let's update our queue creator and then chan viewer. Okay, so how do we do this? We have some half-baked HTTP classes. Maybe we can try to use those and see how far they get us. We'll start with just a G application. See HTTP request. I haven't used this for a while, so we'll see how this goes. See, being return app exec. I mean, this is just a boilerplate. Okay, and then and this guy, what we do is that we make a request. We build one up, one of these, and then we call schedule on it, and that gives us a network job that we can then do something with. All right. Wait, was that forward declared? Yeah, it was. Okay. Let's see, HTTP request. Set hostname. A for cdn.org. The HTTP request class is very limited, as you can see, but because we can't like tell it a URL, we have to do this. But you know, one day at a time. Okay, and then we'll say job is request schedule. Do we have any on finish? Sure. Full success? Was that? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Job finished. Success is success. What do we have in here? Oh, we can get the response from the job at this point. Right. As you can see, I'm a bit unfamiliar with how this works. So job response. Just do that. I think maybe this will be an interesting start. So we'll just try to see if we can download the thing at all. Well, we got some stuff. I see that HTTP code is very, very verbose still. I guess it's because it's not really finished. I just started working on it and then I got distracted by something else, but maybe this will be an opportunity to get back to it. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's try to dump out if there's like a payload. And let's see what's in the payload. So we can't do this, but can we do string that? No, string. We can make ourselves a string, just to hack it real quick. I'm just curious, like if it actually downloads this stuff. Not much action there. Debug. Do we get like content length or anything? No. Let's see what happens if we just do this ourselves. So, for cdn.org. What was it? G catalog JSON. Do we do anything like that? HTTP 1. Oops. 1.0. Oh, god damn it, I was not fast enough. Wait, what? Okay, I'm not doing that right. I for cdn.org. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not doing that right. I don't remember everything about this. But we're clearly getting some stuff here. So I would like to know how big is the payload. Payload size. And maybe we can make C applications chain viewer and sudo sync and run. Oh shit, we're just only gonna get this down here. I keep looking for it up here. So I guess this is the payload. 1488. Jesus. So we definitely don't get the whole payload. Why are we giving up though? It's probably something not right in the HTTP code. Because we just stop right in the middle here. Job finished. Why do you believe that your job is finished? Did finish. Okay, so the HTTP job, when we connect to the socket, then yeah, this thing is not super perfect right now, so it will just loop here and block until it can read the whole thing. So it's not the most asynchronous thing, but it should be able to do the job. So while we are in the status code, then we do this. Then while we are doing headers, so it seems like we're getting all the headers. And then we should be in the body. And then, wait, what? While is connected. And body, right? So the way that we break out is that. Oh wait, hold on. I think this is it. So we don't have a content length header because it didn't give us one. And then that means that here we will just check if the size is greater than content length, or if there was no content length, we just use 0. And obviously that's not going to work. So in that case, we're just going to have to wait for it to disconnect us, I guess. So m headers contains so if we do have a content length header, then we can do this. I guess we can do this in one go instead. We can just do get, and then we'll say if content length header has value, let's see, content length header value to int OK and OK. Okay, yeah, so this returns an optional. That's why we have to do it this way. So now we should, if there's no content like that, then we should ignore that stuff. So actually we're gonna need to, I haven't I haven't built this way in a while. Oh. Mm-hmm. Wow, looking very busy down here. And then here is all our JSON, and it looks like we got all of it. Okay, so let's see. Let's I don't know what that's about. So let's get rid of that. And let's see, libraries, libcore, chttp job, cached. Right, so chttp job. If no content one header was received, read until ELF. The first chunk receive the first chunk. We have to continue. Yeah. Maybe we should put this in quotes here. Okay. All right, so then let's try to slurp this up as in the JSON parser, see what happens. JSON array. Gets JSON. Can we just do response.payload? That'd be kind of neat. And then if everything works, then we should be able to just print that out. That'd be really cool. Serialized. So like we'll parse it and then reserialize it and then print it out and see if we can still look good. Let's try this. Oh, we don't have printout. This spam here is really spammy. It seems like we were able to parse the JSON and then we are dumping the reserialized version of it. It's pretty neat. And it is long, long, long. But yeah, there it ends. Okay, so how do we want to show this? I guess the easiest way would be to just make a simple list. So let's make a simple GUI for this. I'm thinking we would just have like the threads on the in a list box on the left side, and then you could sort of open them in a bigger view on the right side. Something very simple like that. And I'm not sure if we'll actually open the threads and stuff in this this video, but well, at least we'll show the catalog. So we'll start with that. So let's make a file for this chain viewer. Call it thread catalog model. And with GUI G window. Then I'm gonna go here and just grab all of the, this is such a stupid way of doing this, but yeah, this is what I always do. I just go here and grab the pure virtuals. Okay, so I think these are the ones that we are going to need right away. And then we'll make a little window up here, I guess. So we should move this code here to the update function of the of this model, I guess. Or just thinking, like, how do we normally invoke this? Normally, update is able to do his job synchronously, but I guess it doesn't matter if it's not synchronous. What matters is that eventually, when he's done, he calls did update, yeah. So we can do it asynchronously. It's fine, I think. I'll take these, put you here, and also the JSON stuff. Oops, I don't know how the hell I did that. Okay, here we go. And I guess you can come with me as well. List view, and maybe it should be a table view actually, because then we can show like a little bit more information, like the synopsis of this, but also like the number of replies and the number of images. It's kind of interesting. You can see the last couple of replies here. Yeah, well. Okay, yeah, so let's see. Auto window is new. G window. Set title. Chan viewer. For Chan viewer? No, we'll just call it Chan viewer. It's a cute name. And what else? Auto widget is new. Window set main widget. All right. And I guess we're gonna use a layout for this. So Gbox layout. Oh no, not that. Widget set layout. And we'll start with a simple horizontal layout. Orientation horizontal. And then we'll make a table view. Catalog view, I guess. energy table view, child of widget, catalog view, set model, and then we'll say thread catalog model create. And this guy's going to need a constructor and a destructor. And we'll make the constructor private and instead provide a creator function, non-null ref footer. Okay, I'm going to do that on one line actually. Okay. So let's see, let's define some columns for this guy. So we'll say column count. So what do we want to call these? Like, I guess we'll have the text. Maybe we will have the number. I guess this is the thread number. How does that work? 519. Yeah, so the NO is the number of it, right? So thread, I gotta call it thread number. Text and play count, image count. Right. Let's just check on my phone here. Everything's fine. Okay. We'll start with these, and we can work our way to more stuff. And I think internally, this guy will just hold a massive JSON array with like the catalog. That will be the easiest because then we can just like stash that away whenever we update, and then we can fetch from the JSON array directly when we iterate the model. JSON array. Okay, and then the column count is easy. It's just going to be return column count. There we go. But for the rest of these, we're going to have to actually do some work. This guy can be empty. Or actually, yeah, let's do it out of line. But these, dang it. It was fine the way it was. Okay. So we don't want to quit here anymore. And these don't have to say virtual, but this one has to say gmodel. Okay, and then thread catalog model. These are the ones that we have to figure out how to implement. And then here, I guess when we do update the model, do we call update on the model? No, we don't. So we'll call update in the constructor. I think that's okay, yeah. And here we'll say data update. And we don't have to print everything now. If JSON is array, what did we call it? Catalog JSON, right? JSON. Oh, as array. I think we can do that. Okay, and then we'll do this. Actually, we can leave those in, it's okay. And then down here in the row count, we'll say return mCatalog.size. Or no, the outermost is the pages. So what was it? It's the pages. And then in each page, we have to see how many threads there are. Okay, so we can do that. Catalog is array. Oh, that's the wrong place. Why am I looking in the wrong place again? Pay attention, Andreas. Okay, here we are. And JSON array definitely is already an array, so is empty. If it's empty, then we can return 0 for each. And then for each of these, we'll say entry is object. Maybe this is not the easiest way to iterate over these. Yeah, I guess it'll work. If entry get, okay, wait, as object get threads. I have to cheat. What the hell's the API here? Get. If you call get, and you get undefined if it doesn't exist. Threads value is object. Count, say 0. And I guess we can just do this actually, and then if it's not an object, then we continue. And then, wait, it's not going to be an object, it's going to be a freaking array. No, not as object, as array. Count plus equals threads value as array dot size. Is that good? I think that's good. This code looks a little bit convoluted. I don't love that way. Maybe the APIs are not great. Would it be better if we just had a way to iterate over the values directly? So let's see, if we just had const vector JSON value, const return m values. If we just had that, then we could do for auto entry. Wait, what was I iterating over? mCatalog. Dot values. Yeah, this is a little nicer. We can say if, or well, I guess this is fine for now. I was thinking we could cache this, but let's not get carried away. And then when we do the data lookup, Let's see how the data lookup should work. Or, well, let's do the column, forgot about column name. String, column name. Just call it. Okay, I guess that's kind of good. Do we have anything else? No, so let's just say assert not reached. Cool. And we can do column metadata pretty quickly here, so thread number, we'll just say it's 80 pixels wide, and text alignment center, right, I guess, right for numbers. Text can be really wide. I'll say 160. Doesn't have to be too wide. And then these guys can be very short. Maybe even shorter. Okay. Now what do we have left? Just the data itself. All right. So let's figure out where we want to go. So it's divided into these pages, right? But we just want to show it as one big list. So first we have to find the thread object for this given model index. So let's see. That would be auto thread count. I guess we can just use the row count, but then we're gonna. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I want to cache this. Because we are going to call this over and over and over. So let's see. Int cached row count. Start with -1. And catalog is, and then whenever we assign to the catalog, we clear the cache. Once again, okay, that's easy enough. Maybe this is the nice way to do this, actually. Instead of using a magic value, we can do that. Clear. Kind of cool. Okay, let's try to program with optional. And where did we do the row count? If m cached row count has value, return m cached row count value. I think this is fine, and then we'll say m cached row count is count and return count. No viable overloaded. Why the hell not? Oh, because this is const. Oops. Mutable. There we go. Well, that's okay. I think it's okay for cache members to be mutable, so that they can be updated in const functions. We just have to be a little bit careful, but it's not. I think that's what I always use mutable for. So. Okay, so now we can call row count here without feeling bad about it. So I guess we'll take our We also, is it always 14 per page? I guess I don't want to assume that. So I guess maybe we could even do a little massaging here of the data. We can do something like new catalog is JSON array. Just do this, and then catalog JSON as array values for it's an object. Oops, continue. And then we'll just take all of his threads and slap them into this guy. So for auto thread JSON no page as object get threads as array dot values. Fine. We'll do new catalog append thread. Okay, then we don't have to care about the pages anymore after that. So this makes things a lot easier. Now we don't need the cache because we can just say return m catalog size. Yeah, a little bit of pre-processing makes everything easier here. I think. Okay, and then we'll say catalog at index row. So that's going to be a JSON value representing one of these as object. I'll just do this so that autocomplete can help me, because or actually maybe it will be helpful in this case. Type, that's not what I wanted. Just that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I doubted you, Q Creator. You got this. Okay, so then for this thread, we have to look at the role. So if role is role display, switch index column, case column, thread number, return thread dot get no to U32. I'm guessing that's a U32. It's good enough for me. Thread text. What was that called? Com. Yeah. So com to string. And we had reply count. Replies to. Let's say U32 here as well. Images to U32, image count, default, assert not reached, boom, and then we'll just return an empty variant for all the other data. Wow, that was a lot of writing code there. So let's see, let's add this thread catalog model. And is there anything else I would like to do? I think I feel kind of good about this, so let's try it out. I just realized that we're not calling We're not calling update on the model anywhere, so I think it's not going to show anything. Maybe it will. Oh shit, but we're not showing the window, so we're never going to see anything. Window show. That'll be a bit more interesting. Okay, here we are. And he's loading crazily in the background and then crashing. Fine. Why are you crashing? Crashing in the response is null pointer. Why is that? I bet because I have something on the stack that was fine in main, but not anymore. So let's go look. Wait, no. Finished, success, true, response, nothing. So, job pointer is gone here. We'll just copy it. Say this. Capturing the stack variables by reference is it's a slippery slope. All right. And you died, but why did you die? Oh, look at all those allocations. Okay, so we're trying to read from recently freed memory. Did finish showing the callback here. Copy from. I'm guessing that it's. Is it this code here? Get threads as array. Page as object. Values. Move. Let's see. Threads array. A threads value. Let me just verify that everything's coming out all right here. Okay. I'm a little bit iffy on the, I mean, I'm a little bit unsure about if like all the JSON value copying constructors and stuff like that, if it's all correct. So just kind of hoping that it is. So all of this spam we could probably do without. Oh, well, okay, here we go. Look at that. It's an honest to God list of all the different threads. Pretty cool. So let's just tweak this a little bit while we're here. We had the default sizes, so I just wanted to make this one a little bit smaller. And the reply one a little bit bigger, and the image one can be 40. That's fine. I said 48, 45. This one a little bit bigger. Maybe even 200. Yeah, and maybe it would be cooler to have this on top, and then you could have the thread on the bottom, sort of like an email client. Let's say that we do it that way. Vertical. Will it fit? So this stuff here is super irritating. So bug, record from, no, without blocking. Okay, so where's all this spam coming from? Okay, IPv4 socket bug. Oh, but this is turned on, so let's turn that off. And apparently this is the scheme that we're going with, so we'll do that. And also local port is, oops, it's this guy right here. Okay, so that's going to be compiled out. So we'll just make a kernel that doesn't have all that spam, and we'll try this again, because it's a bit annoying to have to wait for all of that kernel output. Oh god, it's still so spammy. That's better. And there we go. Cool, 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 cool. So I think we have the start of something here. So let's do some commits. Let's say net IPv4 socket git add net TCP socket. Handle TCP. I guess these are all turned on here too. Yeah, so we can just turn these off. If you don't spam me, what does it look like? Got packet with ACK. Got packet with ACK. If def TCP debug. And what else? Sending TCP. I'm just curious, like how fast can this actually go if we stop spamming? Oh, we died. And why did we die? What the hell happened? Oh, the Windows server disconnected us? Okay, that's just a fluke. Well, that's more like it. So we'll say git add net, git commit. Put IPv4 and TCP are related. Debug spam behind flags and turn them off. And turn those flags off for now to make it possible to write some network code without being spammed to death. All right. What the heck did we do in JSON already? Oh, right. JSON array expose the value. Value vector to the outside for convenience. This is a lot easier to just work directly on a vector JSON value. It's easier. Clients, the option of doing that. And then let's see what we have. Chan viewer. So I think we're off to a interesting start here. Let's just see what we have. Oh my god, there is a white space in the frickin' makefile. Not on my watch. Okay. Right, so the thread catalog model is what we show in the table view. I think probably this window should be a bit bigger by default, don't you think? Say 100, 100, and we'll make it 640 by 480. It's the, that's what God would want. Okay. Call. It's loading for a moment, and come on, bro. There we go. Okay, well, this can definitely be optimized. But it is cool that it does work. It's a bit weird that we don't see any text in that first thread. Wonder what's up with that. Supposedly it's this one. Maybe it has some gunk on it in it that we don't like. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're clearly getting most of it, so I'm not going to worry too much about that right now, but rather let's just make some commits here. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, so here's the let's just see how we made it work again. So when we call update on the model, we make a HTTP request to this 4chan API address. We get gboard catalog, and maybe it would be cool to have a way to switch boards, but I'm not going to do that right now. Right, so we schedule that request here, and we get a job back, and then we say when that job finishes, then do this. And basically what that is that we take the payload and hand it over to the JSON parser, and if it manages to parse out an array, then we want to make our own version of that array, so we walk over the array and copy out all of the threads and put them in a new array so that we don't have to worry about all those pages that they've broken it into, because that's just not something that we care about. And then the row count for the model is just the size of this array that we built up there. Here are the column names, the metadata for each column, and then here is the thing that we display for each column. So just mapping these to the different JSON fields. Just thinking, was there anything else particularly interesting here? Maybe like when it was posted. We could show that now. We could show that. And just setting up the UI and adding it to the files and blah blah blah. Okay, so let's commit this. Jan viewer. Working on a simple read-only 4chan viewer. Since they are nice enough to provide a JSON API over HTTP, this makes for a perfect way to exercise our networking and GUI code. Networking code a bit. Cool. Okay, so then let's add those timestamps. Then we would just go here and we would add another column. So we'll say post time. Thread catalog model. Then we just have to update or do somewhere. So post. We'll just call it time. Post time. Maybe 70. Make this one a bit bigger since we're here anyway. And I'm feeling a left adjusted post time. I don't know why. To string. I mean, I guess we had it as a Unix timestamp here as well, but since they've been nice enough to serialize it in this way for us, we could also show the name, but honestly, names on chans are just lame, so let's not even show it. And why do we die? Let's try again. We're dying because of the Windows server gets upset. I think it's because we're not updating the window for a long time, and then the Windows server is trying to send some mouse events to it and it doesn't respond. It's not great, but it is what it is. So this field here should definitely be wider. Come on, let me grab it. Why don't you let me? Okay. Yeah, it should be say 100, and then we'll grow this one even more to 80. I don't know why this is important. It has to look cool when it starts up. So like ideally the HTTP code would be like completely asynchronous, so that like it doesn't block in a loop there while it's downloading, but rather it would set up a callback and like process the responses incrementally in the callback. Still not wide enough. Well, we can make you a little bit wider, bro. It's okay. Make you a little bit wider too. Now we're really shaving the important details here. Yeah, I think we're basically at the end of what I'm gonna do in this video. So, that's good. That's good. Let's go with this. Git commit a January. Show the time of each post in the thread catalog. Cool. Can G solve this without Googling the answer? I don't know if I could, dude. But we're not going to find out because I can't open the thread, so. Anyways, I think that this is going to be it for today's video. Maybe I'll continue working on this in a different video, but we got pretty far here, made something kind of cool, so I'm happy about that. So if you made it this far with me in the video, then I thank you for watching and for hanging out while we continue to build this operating system. Thank you. And I will see you next time.